Hello, Dulcie. Hi, everyone. Welcome back
Hi,
to Astrology Victoria once again with
Dulcie and
Tatiana. Oh my gosh, Dulcie, what is happening today? Like, what is really happening today? Can you tell me what's going on?
well, we just had a lunar eclipse in the sign of Sagittarius. Pretty big deal. A total lunar eclipse.
And it's also a super full moon, which means that the moon is as closest to the earth as can possibly be. So those tides and inner waters are going to be stirred up and down to create massive shifts internally and externally as well. So that's why we're here. And if you have not watched our video on this particular lunar eclipse, you can go back to the channel and find it. It's our latest video, and so that you understand what's going on. However, why are we here today, Dulcie? What is it? Why are we showing up again today? Can you tell me what's important to do now?
Well, we wanted to kind of have a little bit of a meditation and to think about what's happening right now and to process and be ready for the future together.
I couldn't have said it better. Thank you, Dulcie. We're here because whoever is watching here or even later, this holds in multidimensional time. So even if you watch this video later, it will still apply. Of course, today, because the energy is so potent, these eclipses are like portals. Massive portals of you see what happened.
Oh my goodness.
This is multidimensional portals. I am leaving
Going through
Earth.
portal
Oh
right
my god,
now.
that's kind of freaky. Ooh. Let's see what happened here. Okay. All right, let's maybe leave the portal to from the multidimensional realities, because this is how it could be feeling, guys. I'm serious. I'm not kidding. Plus Mercury retrograde, right? So I'm flying here, and there's all this confusion, the Piscean energy, and all this like, what's going on, and who am I, and what's happening? Am I even real? Look, I'm
We're losing
dissolving.
her.
Yeah. Well, literally, this is what's happening with this eclipse. So let me just come back down and be a little bit more grounded into Saturnian realms. Okay. So the reason I'm saying this, yes, life could be feeling like that, literally. So if this is you, don't worry, you're not alone. It's all of us. Women, I have been having lots of reports from many women saying that they have their periods being very altered, either because the cramps are really strong, or because the period came really strong, or because the emotions were really strong. And I also in that batch, I usually, anyway, not to talk about personal stuff, but you know what I mean. There is some kind of alteration. There's
Okay.
a lot going on, and us women, this is why we're here to do this meditation. Us women react, gather all these planetary energies, and usually process it a lot through um, our menstrual cycle. And when we're aligning with these huge cycles of the moon, full moons and new moons, it's like massive amount of energy moving that we need to transmute somehow. The woman is a magic, powerful powerhouse of transmuting energy. And I'm talking a little bit more esoteric today. Just let Jupiter in the Pisces thing talk. when But this is what's happening. I'm just going to be very honest and truthful as of what we are. And if you're feeling this, this is a very important time to really take time to reflect. You know, it's also Mercury retrograde, there's Saturn retrograde. We're again in some kind of periods of reflection, Pluto retrograde, where, a little bit again. And when we have these powerful shifts that are trying to move us forward as humanity, this time down is really, really important. Like, I'm here sitting by a fire, giving myself that space to reflect and to be with you and help you through this journey as well with Dulcie. And so we're gonna guide a little meditation now that we have kind of explained why is it so important, because always is so much going on. Go within, find the peace and the balance so we can dream that reality that we want to co-create as a collective. And the first place to start is within. So yes, I'm going to be guiding a little meditation, and like I'm going to share music, and I'm going to give a little shout out to my wonderful colleague Han Solo Chow for helping me put this music together. This, by the way, is from an album that we just launched, Harmonic Butterfly, all of which is just healing music and music to center yourself. So I'm going to use one of these tracks for obvious purposes, giving this to the world. And with this, we're going to just center and have a little bit of a guided meditation. I'll see what comes through on what channels for you. So even if you're not watching right now, this still holds true for this particular moment in your multidimensional time. Are we ready, Dulcie? Do you want to say anything else?
I'll say it at the end. Let's continue.
Okay, so we'll see. All right, so everybody, Dulcie's the sound working? Hold on, let's see if share sound. Okay. Okay, we just need to check the technology. Yeah, sound is working. Can you hear it? Lovely. All right, everyone. I'm going to invite you now to get very comfortable wherever you are. This is going to be 11 minutes of your day to just focus on yourself. So get comfortable. Keep your arms and legs uncrossed to allow for a full flow of energy. If you feel tension anywhere in your body, take a deep breath. And when you breathe out, allow that tension to be released all the way down through your feet. I will invite you at this moment to take 3 deep breaths. 1 for body, and another deep breath in for mind, and a breath out, and 1 deep breath for spirit. And now I will invite you to visualize a big, beautiful portal, like a vortex, opening up above your crown, about a feet above your head. It is about 2 feet in diameter, and it spirals like a galaxy would spiral. It's a portal full of stars and light and shimmer. This is your eclipse portal connecting you to higher dimensional planes of existence, to cosmic energies beyond our small selves. I invite you to visualize shimmering light pouring from this portal onto your crown. It's bright and white and sparkly and iridescent. It's iridescent with tiny rainbow colors, as if you were looking through a prism, and thousands of tiny rainbows would be projected all over. Allow for this beautiful iridescent shimmers to flow down your body, beginning with the head, covering all of your cells to the tiniest portion of your DNA, upgrading with light and love every single part of your being. And it slowly flows down through your neck and your shoulders and your arms and your hands and your chest. As it flows down through the chest, visualize another portal opening in the area of your heart. It is another vortex or spiraling galaxy, full of cosmic, beautiful dust, stars, and nebula. And this portal of your heart connects to the portal above your crown, receiving love, light, kindness from all dimensional fields where only love is. And now allow this shimmering light to keep moving down into your belly and your organs, upgrading and shifting all of your being into higher levels of consciousness. And now allow this beautiful shimmering iridescent light to flow through your legs and your knees and your ankles and out through the soles of your feet. Now I invite you to visualize another spiraling portal below your feet, about 2 feet below your feet. Now this portal connects the earth and your being to the cosmos, grounding the starlight all the way into the earth's core. Allow this beautiful shimmering light to cover all of your being and all of earth. For a minute or so, just wallow in the sound and your own breath and the shimmering light all around you. Breathe in the light, be the light, be the love. Connected to everything and everyone. You are a being of love and light, in perfect balance, walking a path of evolution, grace, and beauty. Trust that everything is happening for a reason beyond your understanding. However, it is like floating in surrender. And when you allow this surrender to the divine currents, you know you're whole. You know you're perfect. Embrace the changes with grace. Be at peace. And so it is. And take a deep breath and slowly focus on that peaceful breath. And your connection to the stars. And little by little, bring your awareness back to your physical body. And you can begin to wiggle your fingers, your toes, your hands, your head. And when you feel ready, you may open your eyes.
Thanks, Tatiana.
Well, thank you, Dulcie, for being here with me to do this. If anybody watches this or does this meditation at any point, please, we would love to hear your comments on how this helps you in your journey. That's very important for us. Dulcie, what did you feel?
My dog.
You felt your dog.
No, she just entered the room.
That's interesting. What did you feel? My dog.
It was just a feeling of kind of nothing else was around me, just that light, and I was just in it. And it felt quite safe, quite
Mhm.
like I was passing through this tunnel of some sort. But it felt quite good. I felt quite ready to
Mm.
to go on that journey.
Yeah, I think the reason why we're showing up here is for this, to trust that this journey is really taking us somewhere. Like, and if you watch our video from where we explain a lot about the eclipse, there's this like ship moving us along. We're part of something much bigger. And for those who know a little bit more of astrology and those who don't, like, and I don't claim anything, you know, I my first house Neptune. I literally, when I go in these like states, I see images and I just narrate. So a lot of things kind of come through me, I guess, you know, and this is how I deliver this information. That's why I say this kind of like channeled, whatever you think channeling is. I literally can't even think. It's just so fast. I just narrate what I see. And I usually don't know what I'm going to see. So I guess those messages that come at the end, this is not even me, Tatiana, speaking. So trust that this is always something bigger. And again, whether or not you believe in other things, take this as whatever resonates with you, honestly. Like, I don't claim to, know that this is the absolute truth. I'm just saying from an astrological point of view, I guess this Neptune first house and my 12th house planets do have made me kind of somebody who I'd like to connect to all of that that's beyond and give it to you guys, if in any way, shape, or form that could connect you to your own sense of beyond or inside, or I don't know where beyond is. Beyond is probably here. I don't know. Certainly beyond. So with this being said, I just wanted to give this opportunity for all. So please feel free to like, subscribe, share it if you feel this can help anybody. And
Yeah,
thank you.
and take a look at your own chart and see what house Sagittarius is in. That's the house that the eclipse has just happened in. And you'll be experiencing some significant shifts in that area of your life. um, yeah, it's kind of like a karmic change of direction. So you'll be seeing themes of that house fairly prominent in your life for the next little while. It starts today, but it doesn't all happen today. It kind of, you'll see it kind of progress over the next few weeks and months.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And if this eclipse is conjoining any of your natal planets, pay attention to that. If it's on any angle or any angular house, or if it's conjoined the nodes, like it's a nodal return. So just pay attention to those more significant things. This could, I mean, whether or not you're aware of it, it just doesn't matter. Just pay attention and then trust, because I the message I'm getting is like trust that whatever is happening, you could perceive it as good or bad, because that could be the case, right? Sometimes events happen, and but they're always to push us forward. And so what I'm getting really is trust that whatever it is, if something's being taken away, let it be taken away. And if something new that feels like, oh my gosh, this is overwhelming, is coming, let it come. And start navigating that with trust. I think this is the big word that's just coming. Trust, trust, trust the process. And be at peace, like choose peace as often as you can, because when we get swept into emotional things and we get swept into the difficulties that we're seeing in the world outside and everything that's happening, it's very, very difficult to say, oh, I'm at peace, I am, I know it's really difficult. However, if there's one little suggestion I would make, or piece of guidance and advice, is that put a little post-it note somewhere or whatever, or everywhere, saying, when you're like that, make the first step towards taking those 5 minutes to center yourself, or to even just breathe. Because the difficult part is not to go back into balance, is to take that first step when we're in the turmoil, because we just stay in the turmoil and we go down the rabbit hole, and then we just don't get out. So having something remind us you can get out, and just do it. Take that step, go onto the yoga mat, or go to the tree and hug it. Go put your feet on the ground, put the music that makes you happy, like whatever it is that connects to you. I can't say that word today. Connects you to yourself or sense of self. Do that today, or today. Yeah, today is every day. Because do it. Just do it. And I know this sounds like, oh yeah, it's so cool because you're not having all these problems. Like, trust me, we all do. Everybody has struggle. Everyone has an area of struggle. So I say by my own experience that when I make that choice of getting out of the turmoil and okay, I have to step into that. For me, it's like a yoga mat, and I do my little dances and musics or whatever, or chants. But that helps me. Or go on a walk, or I don't know. If each person has different circumstances, but from your circumstance, what is the best thing you have around your circumstance? Whatever it is, there's always something positive. Always, always. Something is good in your circumstance. So take advantage of that beautiful, positive, whatever it is. Grab it, hold it in your heart, and just squeeze the everything out of it, and give yourself that love, and pull yourself out of whatever you may be going through. We love you. And I love you, Dulcie.
Love you too. Thanks everybody for joining, and yeah, we hope that all goes well with you during this time. There will be a solar eclipse coming up in a couple of weeks, so we'll talk about that shortly as well. And feel free to leave any comments down below about how things are going. Join us on Facebook or Meetup or Instagram, Astrology Victoria BC, and feel free to join in on the discussions or any Zoom events that we have in the future.
Awesome. Yes, please do. And if you like this little calming meditative music, I'll leave the link in the description below if you want to access. It's everywhere. So if you like it and you want to meditate with it, it's a blessing. So yeah. Harmonic butterfly. Peace. Bye bye, everyone. I'll see you very soon, Dulcie, and see you all very soon. Love you.